Welcome, everyone, to the second week of the 50-day challenge. This challenge is going to really hone all of your data and AI skills so you can be ready for 2026 and be ready for the jobs of the future and not the jobs of the past. So we're going to be covering everything from data modeling to SQL to Python to AI engineering concepts like vector databases and unstructured data, as well as data engineering concepts like Spark and Iceberg and so many other things. It's going to be a really, really exciting challenge. And we are currently on day 5 of this 50-day challenge. So I really encourage you guys to sign up. Let me set that up for you guys real quick. I'll put that on the screen of like where you can join the free challenge. All right. So you want to go to dataexpert.io/data challenge, and that will allow you to join this challenge and be ready for the future. Like, it's going to be a really good time. Like, every single day, we're going to have either a multiple choice quiz, a coding challenge, or a diagram that you have to upload. So we're going to be doing things like grading your architecture diagrams and in testing out your SQL skills. There'll be like leak code challenges and like all sorts of other things that will be involved here every single day. And like, they start off a little bit easier. The first week is just like some simple multiple choice stuff. And then this week we are going to start to really crank up the difficulty, where we're going to be really testing your SQL skills out. And then we're going to keep going and keep going as we kind of build into this stuff, right? So make sure to join this free challenge at dataexpert.io/data-challenge. That's going to be the best way for you to join this free challenge. I'm really, really excited for you guys to be a part of this. For everyone who's in here, I'm just curious, like, if you guys can drop a line of like where you're from or what you would want to get out of this challenge. What are the things that are in the future here that like are really important to you? Because I know that there are definitely things in the future here that are kind of scary, right? It's like, is AI going to be better than us at coding? Is AI going to be better than us at data? Like, our data, is data engineering cooked? Like, what is happening? Like, the future is moving very, very, very quickly. And so remember, one of the most important things to hold on to in this space is intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. It's not about what you know. It's not if you know Scala or Rust or prompt engineering. It's all about like, can you pick up the new things that are happening as they happen? And that is really kind of the future of this stuff, right? Because I know for a lot of us, like, the job market is being very brutal right now. And so like, how do you kind of understand where things are going if the job market is being so brutal? And one of the things to remember is that like, the universe not giving you a job is a sign that you need to make use of your time in other ways, right? And so how do you make use of your time in other ways? Well, like upskilling, learning, growing, getting better, getting smarter, getting bigger, all those things are other ways that you can upskill and be a better person, right? And because it's competitive, right? It's competitive. You're not just competing with other graduates. You're also competing with all the people who freaking got laid off, right? The 30,000 Amazon people who got laid off, who were rock stars, right? And so like, it's not as simple as it was 3 or 4 years ago, where it was like, here's some basic Python skills and now you have a job, right? It's like significantly more challenging nowadays, right? But that being said, like, people are still landing jobs. People are still getting into roles, right? It is a little bit slower. It takes a little bit more time, tests your patience a lot more. But like, at the end of the day, everyone in this live is here and hungry to join this 50-day challenge. We have 45 days left in this 50-day challenge. There's only 45 days left of the year. And I'm really excited for you guys to take me up on this challenge. Keeping in mind that like, if you go through this challenge, you will be very, very ready for my January bootcamp. Especially like, if you are interested in learning Snowflake and DBT and Databricks and AI engineering, then I have a 15-week challenge that starts after this 50-day challenge that will end at the end of April, that you can also join. And that will allow you to feel very powerful and very ready and very connected and have a very good portfolio. And like, it's very intense. It will be 15 weeks that is very intense. It's like, it would be like college times 10. But like, you will learn so much and be so prepared for the future, right? Oh, look at all these people. What we got here? We got Chris from Dallas. We got Lubo from Vegas. We got Mogeza from Egypt. We got Muhammad from Egypt. We have David from Los Angeles. We have so many people from all these different places. So if you're ready to join the 50-day challenge, where every day we're going to be giving you a new quiz, a new challenge to upskill and get ready, go to dataexpert.io/data-challenge, and there'll be 50 days of data. and you can finish the year very strong while everyone else is sitting on the couch, munching on their freaking holiday cookies. You're over there grinding your face off and getting better. So like that's really what you need in today's in today's job market, not dating market, Jesus. And if you want to really actually improve and get better, like otherwise, like you're gonna be not where you want to be, right? And that's like remember the universe gives you what you want once you feel worthy of it. So I'm curious, what are you guys most excited to learn about in this 50-day challenge? What is the piece of this that you are the most excited to learn? Because I'm very excited to hear from you guys, because I'm still kind of updating and tweaking some of it so I can make things a little bit more challenging, a little bit less crazy, or a little bit more crazy, depending on like what you're trying to get out of this, right? Because I mean, it's all pretty beautiful, right? Oh, we have Austin here from Louisiana. Wow, we have so many people from Egypt. We have Ahmed from Egypt. That's freaking great. You guys are really crushing it, right? Any way to see past videos to help with the previous quizzes? So if you go to learn.dataexpert.io, so learn.dataexpert.io, you can join the community bootcamp, and that's where you can and all like literally, I'm not going to link them because I'm not like, this is a free offering and I'm not trying to freaking bust my entire ass for you guys. But all of my videos, like any way to see past videos to help, right? Yeah, my entire YouTube bootcamp series, like just there you go. It's all for free on YouTube, 100%. Like you can already you already have that available to you. So mostly graph data modeling. Yeah, graph data modeling will be fun. I'm excited to like teach a little bit more about that. Graph is interesting because graph also like it feels very technical, right? But like at the same time, it's like not that technical, right? And it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely one of the things to do. Learning agentic AI, updates in data engineering. Yeah, the final week of the final week of the 50-day challenge will be all about agentic AI. 100%. We'll be covering all of that in details, right? That'll be the way to do it. Wow, this is a very, very long message, right? I attended a lecture today, skill bundling and diversity. They all agree that technical skills and demand for those isn't going anywhere, but that it's useful to be willing to let go of a niche or specialty area in pursuit of evolving skills. Yeah, 100%. Like you got to realize, like if you're not using Claude to code, or you're not using freaking AI to like improve your workflows, and you're just like suffering, it's like not using Google, right? Which is just stupid. It's just freaking stupid. So like let's go over like what this challenge kind of looks like. I think that that's something that y'all would be interested in kind of learning from me. Give me 1 second. Is it that one? Okay, there we go. Let me share my screen. Okay, there we go. So we have this is the challenge right here. Well, let me make it a little bit bigger. So we did the first week here. We covered data modeling, and we cover everything from fact data modeling, idempotent pipelines, complex data types. Today we just started SQL, so SQL is going to be for the next week. Then we'll be going into Python, then we'll go into data pipeline, then machine learning and AI, distributed compute. That's an R. Damn it, needs to be a T. And then the data engineer interview, and then the AI engineer interview. So we're going to be covering all of this, right? Is there any fees for this 50-day challenge? No, there isn't. There is not any fees at all. There's no fees whatsoever involved with this. So if you want to join, right, dataexpert.io/data-challenge, you can join right here. dataexpert.io/data-challenge. So hard to say. That's the way to do it. Like, and so it'll be pretty dope. Like if you go to Data Expert, you'll notice like, okay, so you can go down here and then you'll see here is the 50-day challenge. You can check it out. Like, let's go to this page here. So here's the 50-day challenge, and you'll see the curricula where we have all of our quizzes. Everything's lined up, right? And we'll be able to create and build all of this stuff. And like also you will get access to like if you join, you also get access to 3 hours on vector databases and AI and ML, and 5 hours on data engineering interviewing. So and all of that's free. All that's free for you guys. Like and like this is all to say thank you for joining and being a part of my stuff, right? So That's I would say that that's what you want to be thinking about as you're going through this. But like, this is a Q&A as well. Like if you guys have any other questions about like AI, data engineering, whatever, like then we can go through all of that, and we'll see what happens, right? Where can we find study materials for the quizzes? Learn.dataexpert.io. Like this is where you can go. Learn.dataexpert.io is where you can get all of the learning materials that you would ever desire. Like we're essentially covering everything there. Where I have 40 hours of free content that you can also get, right? So that's where you want to join the community bootcamp, right? Hey, Zach, can you explain how RL fits into modern AI engineering? I'd love to hear your take. Well, RL, reinforcement learning, is the ability for AI to chase a reward, right? So like imagine an AI is trying to freaking teach a rat to get through a maze, right? Like that would be a way to do it. I'd love more challenging quizzes where each question makes us pull our hair out. That's not possible with a multiple choice. This is literally not possible with multiple choice. Just by the way, like if you do a multiple choice question, it is impossible to make it really challenging because you just get it wrong and then you'll get it right the next time. Right. So yeah, I'm good on that. Like I freaking remember I'm offering stuff for free here, and we are just gonna do things exactly how I'm doing things. If you want a big challenge, join my paid cohort. Right. That's I have to have a line with things, right? Because it's like if I just offer everything amazing for free, then guess what? I'm broke. Right. And I freaking make no money from that. So yeah, there has to be a line in the sand for all my education materials. So yeah, the boot camp will get, or this 50-day challenge will get more challenging over time, and it won't just be multiple choice. I would highly recommend just taking all of them and just getting in the habit of like doing the quiz, doing the SQL challenge, doing the boot camp diagrams, all of that stuff. Right. And it will get more challenging, 100%. And but like, is it going to be pull your hair out challenging? No, because I reserve those kind of things for freaking where the people who actually want to support me, they want to support me beyond just like giving me nothing, right? Then we can talk, right? So that would be one way to be thinking about it. So back to Lubo's question about reinforcement learning and AI. So it's like, reinforcement learning is like teaching a rat to go through a maze and get a reward. And so if you're getting a reward by going through a maze, sometimes you get further through the maze than other times, right? And so like the further you get through the maze, the better the prompt or the better the experience, right? And so what you want to be thinking about here is Flow can do this, right? Where it's like you build out criteria, right? You build out evaluations. So if you build out evaluations for Flow, then you can actually do a thing called auto prompt optimization, which we cover in the AI bootcamp. We're actually covering that this week in the AI bootcamp, where like you don't even really need to do prompt engineering anymore. Like if you have really good evaluations, then you can just use good evaluations, and that will allow you to get really, really far. And that'll be the way to do it. Where can I find the previous videos? On my freaking YouTube channel. Just go to my YouTube channel. Like you're literally on it right now. So the 50-day challenge is free. It's free. Totally free. Like just join right now. It's totally free. Like you guys got to realize, like I'm freaking giving you guys a lot of value here. Right. So yep, there you go. It's totally free. Go to dataexpert.io/data-challenge, and you can win 50 badges. And at the end, you will get a certificate, and it's all free. All free. And I know only like 10 of you will do it because you guys will drop off, and you guys are not motivated because you're distracted. And that's just how it works, because students don't actually follow through. Some of you guys will, but like very, 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 very few of you will. My guess is like, so I think like 15,000 people signed up, and I think like 100 or 200 will actually finish. So because I'm asking someone to do something once a day, every day for 50 days. And most people don't have the discipline to do that. They don't have the discipline to do that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I generally, when I offer these things for free, I generally am not that hopeful for where things can go. So yeah, but there is rewards. Obviously, like we're gonna be issuing some rewards as well for this boot camp. I mean, for this challenge, right? So the first people to actually finish the challenge, the first people to actually get through it, they will get rewarded with free access to the January bootcamp. They will be able to join the Snowflake and DBT bootcamp for free. So just recognize that like I am offering a lot here. So like you can pay with your effort, like actually try. Right? If you actually try and actually build, then freaking like good. Like, and then you can't complain, right? I always offer a route to learn from me for free. Every single bootcamp, there's always a way to get in for free. And and then for those people, it's amazing because then you can learn in the cloud for free, and you just have to, answer a couple questions every day and be faster than everybody else. So just be thinking about that as like you really are trying to find your opportunities to get through this stuff. And right now we are doing really good Black Friday sales as well. We just opened the pre-Black Friday sales. So if you guys are interested in that, I want to just go over that with you guys just for a second. So if we go to data expert, so I am teaching, we're going to go over this 15-week challenge. So the 15-week challenge is going to start on January 2nd and go till April 18th. So we're going to meet 2 times a week for 15 weeks, right? So it's going to be very, very intense and very good. And we're going to have 15 famous people that you're going to talk to and be able to ask about questions. You're going to get one-on-one support with me. You're going to actually get one-on-one support with me. And this price is probably seems a little bit high, but this is definitely a price that people have paid before. So, so if you use the code, we'll put the code up here on the screen here. So if you use the code 50daybf, you can get 40% off. So instead of 7,500, you can get in for 4,500. And I will mentor you and guide you with one-on-one time, keeping in mind that there's only about 5 slots left for this because I can't one-on-one mentor everyone. And this is a very, very reasonable price for one-on-one mentorship with me. And and you'll get a vibrant learning community, 20 homework assignments. You'll get a mega capstone project that links Snowflake, analytics, AI, data engineering, and you'll be able to have a really, really impressive capstone project that you work on over 15 weeks. So this challenge is also broken up, because some of y'all probably don't want to do 15 weeks like that. And so if you want to, you can also just do the 5-week challenge. So here is, let's go to that one. So here's the Snowflake one, right? So we also are teaching Snowflake in DBT, right? So you can look at this guy with the same code. You can use 50daybf, and then you can get in for 1,800. And this is where you get 5 weeks of amazing content. This is where you can master Snowflake, DBT. We're going to be covering Cortex in this next version of the bootcamp. It's going to be really, really awesome. We're going to have 5 guest speakers that are going to teach you all about what's going on in the industry. It's going to be a very good place to get in, and you get a Snowflake account with all the features, and I pay the cloud bill. So you don't get some stupid trial account. You get a full-fledged account on Snowflake. And so you'll learn everything that you need to learn. Also, we're covering change data capture, which is a very innovative way to look at how your dimensions change over time. So we're going to be looking at a very deep example of change data capture as well. So that will be a really fun project that we will be adding, as well as Snowflake Cortex. Should be really, really sick, right? Is whole course about quizzes, or does it contain lessons? It's just lessons, right? So, but it's just quizzes, right? If you want to get the lessons, you can go here. You go to learn.dataexpert.io and you can get the actual lessons for the quizzes, and you should be able to find them and actually consume the content that you're looking for there. So this 50-day challenge is going to be pretty sick. So if you guys are interested, remember you can use code 50daybf to get 40% off. And I'm excited. I would love to mentor some of you guys while we're going through this. Snowflake, DBT, Databricks, all of that stuff is super, super important for the jobs of the future. Data engineering is really taking off, right? It's a really exciting time. So also remember, if you want to join the 50-day challenge, you can go here, dataexpert.io/data-challenge. I want to go over how one of those, how this challenge works, because some of this stuff is actually not just multiple choice. So let's go to it. So we're going to go to this challenge here, and then, okay, I'm going to join. So I just joined and I'm in the onboarding. So when you're in the onboarding, make sure to join the Discord. Discord is super important. That's where you can find friends to actually go with this. Then, okay, so now we're in here, and I'm going to go to the data modeling Sunday quiz, right? So we're going to start this quiz, and it says, your company's loyalty program database tracks customers who frequently update their contact details, such as phone, email, and address over multiple years. To support marketing and compliance audits, you need a data model that preserves the complete history of these changes while enabling fast access to current information. How would you design the data model and schema? How would you query the latest version, the latest versus historical information? Also describe your dimensional model, schema, design, and discuss the trade-offs. So this is a great example of a question that like the AI tutor will give you a good review on. So I would create a schema that is SCD type 2. It would have the following columns. We would have customer ID, primary key. So I'm gonna say create table customer SCD. Right, and then we have our customer ID, which is going to be an integer primary key. Then it's not primary key, right? Because it's you can have multiple rows. So we're gonna have customer ID, and then we're gonna have phone, which is going to be a text field. Then you have email, which is a text field. Then you have address, which is a text field, and then you have is current, right, which is a Boolean. Then you have start date, which is a date. You have end date, which is a date. So this is the schema that I would use. I would have the following columns. If I want to query just the current data, I would say select star from customer SCD where is current equals true, right? And then also describe your dimensional model, dimensional schema design, and discuss the trade-offs. The trade-offs here. SCD type 2 is complex to build and maintain because it depends on yesterday's data and can be slow to backfill. SCD type 2 is very compact and allows for rapid analytics. So then we can say check answer. So now the AI, see, it lacks detailed discussion on how to query historical information, which is a crucial part. See, I forgot to freaking add that, right? So let's freaking finish quiz. We're gonna try again here. Okay, so we have this. Then if I want to query historical information, I would use select star from customer SCD where date, or we're going to say, yeah, where date greater than or equal to start date, or start underscore date, and date less than end date. Check answer. It still doesn't like it. Okay, yeah. While they mention necessary columns, they do not discuss the use of surrogate keys, which is a critical aspect of SCD type 2. Additionally, yep. So let's create the surrogate key. Try that one more time. All right. So calling columns. So we're going to need our surrogate key, integer, primary key. Okay. So and we're going to say the surrogate key auto increments every time there is a change in phone address or email, right? And then we can say check. Wow. Increases storage requirements due to historical tracking, but contradicts the claim of being very compact. Additionally, the student did not mention the use of effective start date and end dates in the context of record, a key aspect. Wow, dude, I suck. It's true, right? That correctly identifies the use of and provides a basic schema design with appropriate change tracking. However, the explanation of trade-offs is inaccurate. Okay, fine. We're going to try one more time here. Okay, so we're going to say SCD type 2 requires additional storage, but is easier to query. That's what I meant by compact here. This is where like the AI is getting a little bit it's getting a little bit spicy. There we go. Correct. Well done. I won. I earned my badge. Right? Boom. There's my badge, and I can share it on LinkedIn. So that's a great example of where, like, you see how it gives you feedback, though? The AI tutor gives you feedback, and it just taught me all the things I need to do. What playlist do we go to supplement our knowledge to be able to do these challenges? The data engineering bootcamp playlist. It's done. What do you think about adding a big data component for the data schema and partitioning based on last lookup date? Yeah, but make the column SCD type 1 in the fact table. I mean, that's an interesting idea as well, right? That's where like there's a bunch of different ways that you can potentially do this data modeling, right? And like I would say that like you want to be able to like really think about these things as you go through, right? AI don't play, Claude pandering turned off, right? Yeah, it's like it doesn't like it. You have to like be very careful, right? And like so I would say that like, there's a bunch of different ways that you could potentially like solve these problems, but you see how like that question was dramatically harder than the multiple choice question. It's like dramatically harder. And then we will have diagram uploads very soon. We're going to have a bunch of new things here in the very near future. So like just understand that like that is the way that we're going to be kind of building this stuff out, and like the challenge will get harder, right? We're going to be, that question doesn't mess around. You saw how like I took like 5 tries, but I got my badge now. I got my badge. So let's go. Yeah, it's going to be great. So definitely if you're looking for supplemental material, you're going to want to go to either my YouTube playlist or my community bootcamp, right? So if you want to go to the community bootcamp, that's probably the best place to go. Is you can go and join the bootcamp community edition. This is going to be the best place that you can join, and you can learn all about the community bootcamp. This is where you can go over dimensional data modeling, fact data modeling. You can do all of these homework assignments and all of this stuff. This is going to be the best place to go. If you just Google community edition bootcamp data expert, that's going to be where you want to like, if you are like lost on any of the stuff, but also know that like you don't need this. You don't need any of the videos. Like, and this is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be teaching boot camps anymore, is because if you fail a question, ask AI and understand it. Ask AI to teach you, right? And so AI will be a better teacher than I ever will be, right? So, and I recognize that, and I understand that like that would be the way to do it. Can you recommend some sources to learn about data modeling? I just did. Like freaking that the community bootcamp has freaking 15 hours of content that I have recorded on data modeling. Go and learn it. That is where to go, right? And like if you are very basic, then we have the absolute beginner bootcamp that has the beginnings of data modeling as well. So you can do that as well. So definitely recommend doing those things. It should be a really good time. I'm really excited to see where all of this kind of goes, because this challenge is going to be really, really good. It's going to be really, I can already tell people, we've already awarded like thousands of badges. Make sure to invite your friends, because like this is free and it won't be free forever, right? We are taking it down at the end of the year. So, and understand that like at the end of this, like if you actually just do this challenge and like have AI teach you the questions that you get wrong, you will be ready for the January bootcamp. You'll be 1000% ready for the January bootcamp. And like, then you will be able to build your own projects and all of that stuff. So like, just realize that like, all of this is working the way that you would want it to work, right? And like that's where like don't be scared if you get a question wrong. That means you're learning. That means you're growing, right? Failure is just a step towards success, and just keep growing and keep building and keep doing that, right? As you kind of like step forward and build into the future, right? So that would be my main question, or my main proposal to you guys as you're kind of going through these challenges, is that. But also recommend, if you are interested in joining the free challenge, dataexpert.io/data-challenge. That is where you can go and you can join for absolutely free. We're trying to get as many people in as possible. I also want to go over another free bootcamp that we are doing. We are offering another free bootcamp as well that you guys need to check out. So there's a free data science bootcamp. It's called Data Science Interviewing Bootcamp. So this is going to be taught by Vaishali. Vaishali is going to be the lead instructor here. And she's going to teach you how to get into big tech like Fang. And this is a completely free data science interviewing bootcamp that you can go to. So, and I will be a part of this bootcamp as well. You can join here. Just go to crackdatainterview.techcreator.io. And that is where you can join and you can build out all of what you're looking to do. And it's a completely free bootcamp that's going to cover, like if you look at the curricula, it's going to cover like how to get noticed on LinkedIn, how to build your foundations with SQL, how to build like your product sense and data science thinking rounds, and then how to like actually do the behavioral round and salary negotiation. It's going to be a really, really, really useful boot camp that I highly recommend. And you'll see like I am going to be a guest speaker, so I will have like an hour of Q&A to talk all about data science interviews as well. So definitely recommend checking out this boot camp as well. It's going to be probably one of the best boot camps ever, right? Vishali is a really, really good instructor. And that will be a nice 4-week boot camp that you can then, if you are interested in data science, then you'll be able to go through and build into whatever you're looking to do, right? And so like I would highly recommend checking out this free opportunity as well. Because, and again, I know like most of you will sign up and then not do it because that's just how it works. Because people who, when you offer stuff for free, they don't actually give a shit. They give 0 shits. And so like if you ultimately do it and actually finish and actually change your life, that's great. That's great. That's one of the reasons why like when people get mad at me for charging money for my courses, the thing is like, and then they're like, yeah, Zach, you can just learn anything for free on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, I know I offer it for free, but nobody does it. Because yeah, it's great. I'm excited for Vishali's program, but was shocked as I initially thought that you'd do an interview bootcamp for free. Yeah, like good for you, bro. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna do an interview bootcamp for free. Like I don't give a shit. Like I don't like teaching interview, man. I don't like it. It's like teaching the SAT. It's like teaching, and I know that's what people value a lot, and like that's where we just did that right. I was wondering about free resources to learn data modeling. My bootcamp is free, Moody. My bootcamp is 100% free. Go to learn.dataexpert.io. It's 100% free. Just join. It's free, right? You can learn all about data modeling. It's 15 hours of content, right? You have 1 month. It's available for 1 more month. So like, don't waste your opportunity here to learn for free and then complain when I'm charging money. Because that's how it works. That's how it works because you guys are freaking lazy and you don't actually fucking finish it. Right? That's how it works. Is like you don't like spend the 1 hour a day to actually learn. But like, yeah, this boot camp here is going to be great. This interview boot camp. Remember, just check it out. We have this crackdatainterview.techcreator.io. It's going to be really, really sick. All the teaching in there is going to be really amazing. I'm really excited. Also, no, I'm doing a Q&A here. If you guys have any other questions about AI, data engineering, data science, whatever the hell, like I'm here for like another 30, 40 minutes. So I'm just going to be yapping. I'm a yapposaurus right now. So I taught SAT prep for nearly a decade and it kind of sucked ass. Yeah, 100%. And that's the same thing as teaching interview prep. It's the same, right? Like, and it's like, I just feel like the thing is like people are always like, Zach, what are they going to ask in the interview? And it's like, they could ask you literally anything. And it's like, I don't know, man, like freaking, like I may or may not be able to help you interview prep. It's like, it's mostly just like a psychological thing where it's like, if you have the technical skills, you're going to pass the interview, right? That's literally what it's about, right? But like, definitely this product data science boot camp is going to be great. Crackdatainterview.techcreator.io, completely free. I'm a part of it. I'm trying to lift up other creators because I know some of you are pissed about the beginner the beginner data engineering boot camp that like I did not deliver on. And one of the reasons for that is because I realized that for me, that's just not as much of where my energy is, right? And I will hopefully get around to it. But like, that's why I'm trying to enable other creators to also build and also grow and also create and like lift them up. That's why Vishali is going to do a really, really great job at teaching. And so, yeah, if you are interested in data science, it's going to be great. I really, 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 really recommend it. It should be really good. Yeah. David, I like teaching, just not that. Yep, exactly. It's like freaking, I mean, I don't know. Like, and I just want to go over a little bit of like some Black Friday deals with you guys. So if you want to get 40% off anything that I offer, you can go to dataexpert.io/50-day BF. So let me show you like what that offer actually gets you. So if you go to Data Expert and you say 50-day BF, right? So this is going to be the Black Friday offer. And then you can go down and you can actually get into the subscription product. So the subscription product, you can actually get in for $900. And like this subscription product is unbelievable, right? So this has over 250 hours of content and it gives you access to Snowflake, OpenAI, Discord, GitHub, AWS, Astronomer, and Databricks, right? So you get access to all of these amazing platforms, like, and it's just, you don't have to think about your cloud costs at all, and you can build like real production grade pipelines using this subscription product. And then we have our onboarding, right? And then we have a speaker session here. Like we talked with Swetha from OpenAI. She talks about like OpenAI stuff. It's pretty great. This is some very, very good content. And then there's so many different boot camps that you can take in here. Like the spring boot camp covers like Databricks, advanced Spark, unstructured data. Then we have like the analytics engineering boot camp that covers like advanced DBT, Snowflake. And we have like the AI boot camp that covers RAG, prompt engineering, building end-to-end AI applications. And we have a speaker session here with Chip Huen, the author of AI engineering. That was a very, very good speaker session. And then also, like, if you're interested in building your LinkedIn brand, then you can also do the 6-hour LinkedIn mastery course, as well as like if you're interested in doing JavaScript, you can also do this 27-hour JavaScript program as well. So I would highly recommend checking out this. This is going to be a very good deal. And also, if you're more interested in like actual live boot camps, we have the Winter Snowflake and DBT boot camp, which you can get in for $1,800 right now. It's a very, very good deal. This is like the cheapest I've ever really offered it for. And this gets you access to Snowflake, lifetime access to the content. And we're going to be covering things like CDC and advanced Snowflake and Cortex, all sorts of really, really great things for this Snowflake bootcamp. Highly recommend it. We also have a Databricks bootcamp that we're going to be doing in February. So the Databricks bootcamp you can also use that code for. Let me put the code back in. So you can get this also for $1,800. And here we have like unstructured data. We're going to be working with Kafka and Databricks, advanced Spark. We're also going to be working with Agentbricks. We're going to be building out Agentbricks end-to-end AI agent pipelines with Databricks in this February bootcamp. Highly recommend checking this one out as well. And then, last but certainly not least, we have our AI engineering bootcamp that's going to be starting in March. And this one is going to be really good, because it has we're going to be doing prompt engineering, RAG, end-to-end agents, and like we're going to be looking at platform building and all that stuff as well. So like I would say that, right? So I'd be going through all that stuff, right? Yeah. What is your placement rate for folks that did that? Like, so most of the people who join this stuff already have a job. So like it's hard to know what placement rate means, because like if you already have a job when you take my bootcamp, like, do you count them in the denominator or do you not count them in the denominator? Do you only count people who don't have jobs? Or like, so it's like, that's where this number is hard to compute. So like one way to think about it is about 20 to 25% of people who take my bootcamp in a year, they either get a promotion or a raise, right? Or a new job. So like, it's pretty good, right? Placement rate for folks that took your most advanced paid boot camps. Well, most of the people who take my most advanced paid boot camps already have a job and they're already data engineers. So like this number is hard to compute, right? It's like, okay, 90% is like what 80% of the people who take the boot camp already have a job. So do you count those people or not, right? How comprehensive is the Azure access on your platform? I tried using credits on DataCamp, but there were a lot of service I was locked out of. Like I'm going to be adding Azure. Like right now, we mostly teach AWS. So the AWS is very loud. Like you get access to a lot of things on AWS, like Glue and S3 and Iceberg and all that stuff, right? Is the absolutely free beginner data engineering bootcamp starting August 14th stopped? No, it's not stopped. I just freaking have had no creative energy because you guys didn't give a shit about it, right? I don't know. Like, I just felt like people really didn't give a shit about the beginner bootcamp. They gave this, like, the energy that I felt from my students from the beginner bootcamp was that you guys didn't give a single shit about it. So like, and so I just stopped doing it because it just felt like it wasn't going to be worth it to finish. So like, but like, I will finish it at some point. Do I want to commit to a date? No, I don't want to commit to a date, because when I commit to a date, I force myself to do things that I might not want to do, right? And I don't know if you know, but like the holidays are coming up, right? And it's like, would I rather spend time enjoying the holidays with my family or recording beginner data engineering bootcamp content, right? It will be done and it will be finished at some point, but like, I'm not going to hold myself to a schedule. It will be done at some point in the next 6 months, all right? I'll give you that. At some point in the next 6 months, I will finish all the videos for the beginner bootcamp. It's taking a lot longer than I thought because my energy to deliver on those videos is zero, right? Because I hate teaching beginner stuff. I hate it. I have no energy to teach beginner content. So, and I will finish it, but like I realized for my own self and my own energies, right, that is the way to be thinking about it, right? Okay, then can you speak to SWE engineers who switch to data engineering? No metrics needed, just impression. Yeah, that is actually probably one of the best groups of people. So the two groups of people who do the best in my boot camps, right? So are going to be two, right? Is going to be one is data analysts who want to become data engineers, and then software engineers who want to become data engineers. Software engineers actually do the best because they already have the harder thing, right? It's good, right? I can't see your paid monthly subscription option on your website. I'm in Canada. Is it location sensitive? No, I removed it. You have to pay for a year. You have to pay for a year. You can pay for a year right now, and it's 40%, right? 40% off. You can get it for $900. I do not do monthly anymore. You can pay. You can pay me for a year. That's how it works. Road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yep, 100%. Like the reason why I don't offer monthly anymore is because people would buy my monthly for $100 and then they would leak it on the internet. They would leak it on the internet, right? And so then they would just share and pirate all my content. And so if you want to pirate my content, like give me $900, don't give me $100, right? So yep, that's how it works. That's what happens when people steal your content, and you need to like actually focus on building your product in a way that is accessible. That's why freaking I am offering it to you for a year right now for 40% off. You can get it for $900, right? That's a freaking great deal. It's a great deal. Like it's way cheaper than like I was offering it for $300 a month, right? So, but you can get a year access to my content and actually learn for a year, right? Which is way better, way better. I'm telling you, like the people who freaking buy 1 month, they do not see the outcomes that they hope for because they are way more ambitious about their ability to finish than they actually can. Because it's like you need to like understand that like this boot camp and like my subscription product, you really need to dedicate multiple months to actually like get the most out of it. So like if you guys are interested in taking advantage of my early Black Friday sales, I highly recommend checking it out. You can go to dataexpert.io/50daybf, and that would allow you to get in, right? And that's going to be the way to go, right? And yep. Sorry to hear that. Yep. I know it's freaking crazy. Right. And it is what it is. Right. But like, that's like, I have to structure my business in such a way that like allows for students. And it's like, the thing is like also offering a monthly subscription it's offering something for students who freaking aren't taking my stuff seriously. They just aren't taking it seriously. Like I've already looked at the metrics. The students who buy a year are way more dedicated. The students who buy a year actually finish the material faster. The students who buy a year are just like better in a lot of ways. So like that's where I get that it might price some of you out. That's why I am offering a freaking great discount right now, so that you guys can get in and like actually learn from me over a long period of time and actually like get in and build and grow, right? And it's gonna be great, right? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. 100%. I totally agree with that. Like I would like I'm trying my best, I'm trying my best to figure out like what the future holds and what everything is about. Like, because we're really trying to get as many people in as we can, right? Because the future is bright, right? The future is bright, and like we're really trying to get more and more people available, right? If you were starting your career now, would data engineering still be a field you'd pursue given the rise of AI? Yes. 1,000,000% yes. Because what is AI? What is AI? Just ask yourself, what is AI? AI is patterns in data, right? That's what it is. AI is patterns in data. It's what is probabilistically what is the next word based on the data that we've already seen, right? So if data is the underlying thing of AI, then why the fuck would you not do data engineering, right? It's super important. If anything, data engineering is getting more important. Everyone like needs to understand that that's how it is, right? It's like if you're a steward of good data, like AI is only as good as the data that you feed it, right? So yeah, sure, rise of AI is fine, right? Rise of AI means the rise of data, right? That's 100% correct. Like if you look at skills, right, the two most important skills for the next 10 years are AI and big data. AI and big data are the two most important skills for the next 10 years. So why the hell would you not go into data engineering? Like it's crazy. Everyone thinks they treat data engineering as if it's going to be just completely cooked. And it's like, no, actually, it's the opposite. It's going to have a lot more freaking demand and a lot more push, right? Is it going to change? Yes, it's going to change. Are the days of making freaking 200K writing stupid fucking SQL gone? Yes, that is totally gone. And you have to learn and you have to get better. And you can't just like, it's not just like SQL and Python to your 200K job. Like it's not that easy anymore, right? What does it take to get into big tech in 2026? A very good networking, probably some like there's a bunch of things here, right? A very good ability to network, referrals, good SQL, good Python, probably a good portfolio project. Those are going to be the big things that I would say. But definitely, you need to be building and networking, right? Thanks for your reply. From a preparation perspective, what adjustments would you consider? Learn about unstructured data. Learn about unstructured data. Can you process images? Can you process videos? Can you process documents? Can you process freaking sound? Right? Not just rows and columns, right? That's the thing that like I think a lot of data engineers are getting boxed into. And I think that the future of like the boxed in rows and columns is the way to do it, right? That's going to be the way to do it, right? I subscribed over the summer. The volume of material you're offered is well worth the price point. One college course costs like 900 to 1200, and the subscription has over 200 hours of content. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is like the same as like 6 college courses that you can take over a year, and it's like freaking $900. It's $900, right? And it's one college course is like $3,000, I think. It's like a lot, right? So like 100% that is going to be the way to be thinking about it, as like you go through and figure out things, right? It's way worth it. I've built everything. I've built everything out in a way that will allow for people to find the future here, right? And so like just remember, like if you want to like get in and like actually take advantage of this, you can go to dataexpert.io/50daybf. Let me just kind of go over this a little bit with you guys one more time. So if we go to Data Expert and we go to program, all access subscription. So this is going to be our this is the actual thing that we get, right? So we have our onboarding. So like there's an onboarding video that you can go over, but then there's interview skills. So in here there's 5 hours of content. You can do AI LLM, another 2 hours here. Then you have LinkedIn Masterclass, freaking 6 hours of content on personal branding. Then in here, there's another 27 hours on full stack development. Then you have in here, right, this is analytics engineering, and this has another freaking like 30 hours on analytics engineering. Then in here, we have Snowflake, Databricks, Airflow, everything. This New Year bootcamp, the January bootcamp that we did was absolutely incredible. It did Snowflakes, Airflow, Databricks, everything, Kafka, streaming. This is like another 50 hours of content that you can go through. And then you have the community edition, which you'll have permanent access to. If you buy the subscription product, you'll have access to this forever. This is being taken down on December 28th. So just remember that, like this will no longer be free on December 28th. And then you also have like AI engineering, right? So if you want to learn prompt engineering, RAG, advanced RAG, agentic AI, building agents, end-to-end AI applications, all of that is totally possible in this AI engineering bootcamp, right? So like, just remember, like you can freaking like really, I've filmed a lot. Right? Right. I always found it wild you were struggling with the Indian market because I've always seen you offering a lot of value, which seems to be a priority there. 100%. I don't know, man. It's just like price, right? I'm going to do a master's in ML for 2 years. Any advice on what should I focus while I do the master's to get good internships or even big tech? Build projects, build things that actually have value, build projects that actually get people in the door, right? That actually allow like, people to spend money, right? That's that's the way to be thinking about it, right? So Jorge, thanks for all the amazing content. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying my best. So for international students, the cost is about 4 to 5K, but the learning approach remains outdated. Yeah. Have you heard anything about Micro One or Mercor? Mercor is I went to their freaking Series C party. They had a really, really great party. Their Series C raise was really good. It was really, really good. Their party was great. Yeah. Yes, the content and quality are definitely worth the price. I just got the yearly subscription, but the product could be more polished. 100%. I agree. I'm working on all that stuff, and the product is like getting more polished. And like, should I probably refilm everything and have it be different content? Yes. I think that would probably give people more value, but it's worth it. Like, and we're trying our best to keep growing and keep building, right? And definitely, I want to get more people involved with that. That's why I'm trying to raise money as well, right? That's why we're trying to go to Y Combinator, raise money, get more people involved, make the platform better, have more freaking polish. All of that is going to be coming for sure, 100%. I would totally agree with that as well. So yeah, it's exciting. Like I'm really pumped to see where you guys can kind of like find a path here to like grow and build and figure all this stuff out, definitely check out the, the free challenge, right, that we're doing here with uh this one here. Like, we're doing the 50-day challenge here. We're starting with week 2. Week 2 here is starting today, right, where we have a SQL multiple choice quiz, and we'll be doing new questions every day for the next long time. So definitely check it out. I'm really excited to see you guys come through and build and grow with me, and actually learn and finish the year strong, and not just like, like be complacent, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are just going to be complacent, right? And that is the thing that I would be thinking about as you kind of grow and build and find the things that will have you go forward. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming to the live today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. And I will catch you guys back here later. I'll be going live a lot over the next couple of weeks. So definitely be ready with your questions, and we can go from there.